In this TradeMiner video, we're going to once again be reviewing step number 1. But this time, rather than scanning by month, we're going to prospect for trades by symbol. Once we choose symbol, TradeMiner populates the next drop-down with all the symbols we have selected from our stocks database. Now here's a quick side note. TradeMiner has hundreds and hundreds of stock symbols available to track. Each individual stock is listed here in the Settings tab. It's in the Settings tab that we select which stocks or groups of stocks we want TradeMiner to scan. We'll talk more about the Settings tab in a later video, but my point here is that the stocks that show up in our results and in our drop-down window for us to select from here in the Scanning window are pulled from the stocks we've chosen from the Settings tab. So in this example, let's choose a single stock symbol that we want to scan. Let's choose, let's choose AutoZone. AutoZone is a popular company. I think most of us know AutoZone. They sell car parts, and probably most of us have been a customer of theirs before. Now that we've selected the stocks we want to scan, we follow the same basic steps as we did in the previous video, where we set the winning ratio, the time frames, and the years back. One thing I like to do a little differently when I scan a single stock is I like to reduce the winning percentage just a little bit, and maybe bring it down to 75% of the time. I do this just so I can get some additional results, and here in a second I'll show you why. In this case, I'm going to only show the bullish trends. Again, you can play with this yourself, but for this example, I only want to show the best bullish weeks and months for AutoZone. List trends that last at least 7 trading days. That's 1 calendar week, and I'll change this to 30 days, which is roughly 1 calendar month. You can experiment with this yourself, but I like to see all the trends broken down into weeks and months. I also like to turn the mining time frame down a bit sometimes. Let's start with a minimum of 8 years of history. I turn on remove the same symbol duplicate start dates, and I like to turn off the same symbol overlapping trade dates. This is the way I like to start when I look at an individual symbol. Obviously, there are thousands of different combinations and many different ways of looking through the data, which is what's so great about TradeMiner. But for now, this gives us a good starting point. Okay, let's hit dig now. This will take just a minute, so okay, we're done. And as you can see, we have almost 200 results. The reason I set things up this way is because it gives me a historical year-long review basically by week and month of when this market has a tendency to trend bullish, neutral, or bearish. And I can see this in the Results tab simply by first sorting on the start date, then scrolling down through the results and just looking at the color change of the score column. By doing this, I can see when AutoZone seems to consistently have its best and worst trading months. The best weeks and months are going to be green, while less profitable time frames are going to be yellow or red. This is a way that you can come through and can discover different seasonal trends in not only stocks, but futures and Forex as well. It's a great way to see years and years of history at a glance. You can go in and obviously use any of the parameters you would like, but this is just a nice jumping off point, a nice place to start to see the overall trend of the markets based on the score and the different dates.